Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about the career fair happening for this spring. My guest today is Lauren Cole, coordinating all the career activities and career fairs here on campus. Thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you, yeah.
And we're talking about the spring career fair. This is something you do twice a year. You do one in the fall and one in the spring. But I would think a spring career fair probably holds a little bit more weight,
Right.
especially when it comes to those students that are looking for a job.
Yes, and I mean, those students are feeling a little more urgency, but those employers are ready to hire. So this is the perfect timing, the perfect opportunity for any student, especially seniors. They're about to graduate, but a lot of employers are interested in getting to know the students earlier and even maybe offering internships. So we really, ask all of the students to come, even if they're younger, lower classmen.
And of course, it's still a few more months until graduation.
That's right.
So,
There's
so I mean,
time.
there's some time, but does that timing, I guess, work out well to establishing those first connections with you trying to find those jobs?
Yeah, it does. A lot of summer internships are available, so that's a really good opportunity. And then even if it's not an internship, employers like to get resumes in the pipeline. They start to look at juniors and sophomores, so that when they are ready to graduate, they're ready to hire them at that point.
And so let's talk a little about the mechanics of the career fair. We've had you on before, we've discussed this, but let's get it out of the way for
Sure.
those that need to know about what do they need to do to prepare. Especially,
Yes.
we talked about these seniors, and they're looking for jobs, they're graduating, and we
Yes.
talk about this is like a job interview.
It is.
So how do they need to prepare to go to a career
First
fair?
impression is vital. So they've got to have a good professional resume. They can come by the Career Center and see us, or we're doing what we call a resume blitz. The Monday before the career fair, the 28th, we're going to be in the Trojan Center, 224, just checking resumes. So come have your resume reviewed by a career professional. And then they need to be dressed professionally. It can be a full out suit. It doesn't have to be, just something fairly professional so they make that good first impression. And then it does not ever hurt to look on our resource called Trojan Link on our website and look at the employers that are coming so you're not walking in there blind. Be a little bit familiar with the employers that are present.
And of course, if anyone goes to Trojan Link and sees those organizations, they can always come to you
Yes.
and ask questions specific about how they may fit in with some of those employers, right?
Yes, because they need to continue to follow up too. So we can help them do that. Meet them at the career fair, make that initial engagement with them, and then we can help them follow up since we have a relationship with them.
And of course, now, we talked about dressing nice and have the resume. Here's a question that I probably have never asked you on here before,
Okay.
but about how many resumes, hard copies of a resume, should a student expect to take with them?
It varies, but the best thing to do is them do their homework and definitely have one for those companies they know they want to approach. I would have at least 25 or 30, just because if you've got 50 employers, but as much time as they have to talk to as many employers. So, but look on Trojan Link and see how many you definitely want to give a resume to, and then put in maybe 10 more.
Yeah. Does it hurt to maybe hand a resume off to someone that's not on your
Not
list?
at all. I would really encourage students, don't be closed-minded. Don't just look at that and say, oh, that's not my major. It's all about networking. They might know somebody. They might be from the city you want to move to and have some contacts. So it's all about networking. And this is really good practice for students in approaching employers and practicing what we call the elevator pitch, that 30 seconds of explaining yourself professionally. So it's good on a whole host of reasons.
And of course, you've mentioned the Blitz, the resume Blitz,
Right.
and the online resources, but leading up to the career fair, your office is open for them
We are.
to get whatever kind of guidance, especially working on that elevator speech and some other
Exactly.
questions, and they may need, correct?
Yes, we're 104 Eldridge Hall. Come by anytime, 8 to 5. If we're not available, we'll schedule an appointment. And the evening before the career fair, 5:30 to 7, they'll see an email go out. Hawkins Hall, we're going to do a mixer with some of the employers that'll be at the fair.
Okay.
But it's kind of a smaller finger foods. It's going to be an employer panel too, where they can ask questions, but they can RSVP for that, and they'll see an email from our office.
Okay. And now for anybody who is interested, we haven't really gone over the time and date yet. So when
Yes.
when and where is it going to be?
March 30th, Sartain Hall from 10 to 3.
10 to 3. And we've talked about graduating seniors, but it's actually open to all students.
Anybody. It's a good experience.
And the underclassmen, it's a good opportunity just to see what's out there.
It's good practice and to see what businesses are hiring and internships.
And especially for the internship, that sometimes you get the early internships, you can go ahead and make those connections
That's right.
away.
Yep.
So, and then once again, if they need any help from Career Services, where can they find you?
104 Eldridge Hall.
104 Eldridge Hall. Well, Lauren, here's hoping that students take advantage of the Career Services, even when there's not a career fair around. Y'all are available
Anytime.
all year.
Yes,
So,
we're there to help.
all right. Well, Lauren, thanks for joining us, and good luck on the
Thank
career
you.
fair.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.